Smash the like button if you like Ben 10. Hello my brothers and sisters by God, this is your brother in Christ, Abstract Schnitzel, here with another video, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how I made the Fusion Ultimate Swampfire picture from FusionFall Retro. And of course this is an edit. I did use Pixlr, the old version, to do this, and I also did a lot of other fusions, Ben 10 related fusions, but I did those last year, like summer of 2019. So yeah, that was a while ago. But the Ultimate Swampfire one actually never came out in the game, and the only reason we know about it is because when FusionFall Retro got shut down, one of the mods who actually designed them, he just showed Fusion Ultimate Swampfire, and it looks pretty sick. But yeah, as you can see, I started out using the magic wand tool, and I selected the tree-ish parts of Ultimate Swampfire, and I lowered the exposure and the saturation. I lowered the saturation first because that makes the colors more closer together, because it makes them grayer. And then but I only did that a little bit, and then I changed the exposure to darken him and give him that dark tree-like color that Fusion Ultimate Swampfire has. And it worked out pretty great. And then you can see I spent a while trying to fix the dial, trying to turn it around. At first I tried using free transform, that didn't work out, so then I tried a ton of free distort, and also I'm gonna give you a spoiler alert, that didn't work either. You can just see me like trying to make it match. It's just like once you change the dial, you can't change it back almost. Like, it's so difficult. And like I would like zoom out, and then it just didn't look right. When I zoomed in, it looked fine, but when I zoomed out, no. So I did that for a while. But anyways, eventually, obviously, I do figure it out. But yeah, in my next Saturday's video, I will showcase all my FusionFall arts. Or, my new ones, not my old ones that I did in my other FusionFall, in my other Ben 10 Fusions video. Only the new ones that came out in FusionFall Retro, and a couple extras. But, yeah, and, actually, I don't know, maybe Fusion Ultimate Swampfire was supposed to come out in Legacy, I can't remember. It was either Legacy or Retro. I thought it was Retro, but maybe it was Legacy. But, regardless, oh shoot, I just realized I need to do Fusion Feedback too. I completely forgot about that. So I guess I have another one to do. So I guess in my next video, I'll show you guys how I made Fusion Feedback. And then we will do the showcasing the week after that. So yeah, look forward to that. But yeah, I still was not satisfied with that red dial. I just zoomed out. I was like, all right, let's just do the eyes real quick. So I painted the eyes, then recolored them, recolored the green to red. That didn't take too long, as you can tell. So then I went back to the dial. I'm like, I can't do this. It's so frustrating. And yeah, you can see me trying to use the ellipse tool. Even that didn't help. You're probably gonna laugh when you figure out how I fixed it. But you know, this is fan art. It is just it's not professional work. I'm not doing this like to get paid or anything. I'm not, you know, this is just fan art, you know? So can't be too disappointed. I don't know what I was doing with that red, man. I was just trying to I zoomed out. That's like the worst one yet, like where I just outlined it. I was like, that looks ugly. Almost as ugly as Thomas Perkins' new Alien Warp. And only the Ben 10 fans are gonna understand that. But yeah, to any FusionFall fans that are watching this, I am a Ben 10 YouTuber, if you couldn't tell. But I am a Christian Ben 10 YouTuber. Yeah, I spent so long in this dial. I'm still at it. And by the way, this whole Fusion Ultimate Swampfire thing, it did take 4 hours, which is way shorter than how long my older fusions used to take, because my older ones I would spend time changing it pixel by pixel. I would like literally use the paint tool to paint like the main colors, and then I would go in on all the tiny pixels that were left and go in one by one, pixel by pixel, trying to recolor all the pixels. And that would take like 9 to 12 hours, sometimes even 15. Like, it would take so long. But yeah, you can see how I fixed this. But yeah, now that I'm more experienced in photoshopping, or I guess in this case, pixelaring, I didn't have to take so long. It only took 4.5 hours, and that's with my PC crashing in the middle of it. And also with lag, because I left my PC on for like a whole bunch of days straight, and then I didn't think about turning it off. But yeah, I did look up OmniKick's Jet Ray, and he happened to be standing in the same pose that Fusion Ultimate that Ultimate Swampfire was standing in. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna rip it. It's a lot less work on my end. You know, I'm not out here because it took so long. That took like longer. You can see the video. That dial took longer than the rest of the fusion. But yeah, I just took OmniKick's Jet Rays thing. I darkened it, recolored it, and erased the gray, or yeah, got rid of the gray parts. Just put that on top and slapped it. Removed the gray. Bam! That thing looks beautiful. Doesn't look ugly like the ones I tried to do by hand. So yeah, and you know, I just did a little fixing this and that, maybe rotating it a little bit to give it that good feel, that natural looking look that Fusion Ultimate Swampfire has. And bada bing, bada boom, it was perfect. And then I recolored the feet, or the webbed feet, because I needed those are gonna turn into fusion matter. So I felt his web feet needed to be the same color as the rest of his body, the rest of the parts that are going to be fusionized. So I recolored it. And then I went on PhotoPea. I didn't get on Photoshop, but PhotoPea is almost exactly like Photoshop. I did try to do the Photoshop free trial, but before I talk about that, I want to tell you what I just did, because now you're going to be confused. I basically took Tech the Noob's Fusion Matter art, or not art, but like template thing for fusions that is free to use. So I slapped that on. I slapped like 2 of them on, middle centered, both of them, kinda, and then I merged the layers up, rotated it upside down, and then hard lighted it. So then now all I have to do now is just use the polygon tool, the polygon lasso, to take out all the blue parts, inverse the selection, and then erase the outlines so that only the blue parts are fusionized. But anyways, PhotoPea is very similar to Photoshop. I was going to do the Photoshop free trial and then just keep doing the free trial over and over again, but the free trial is only 7 days, and I'm like, I'm not going to do that every 7 days. Heck no. So yeah, I was like, there's got to be another way, and I found PhotoPea, and it legit looks exactly like Photoshop, because I've used Photoshop before. This is my first time not using Photoshop on my Ben 10 Fusion arts. So yeah, this looks exactly like Photoshop. I mean, it's been like a year and a half since I used Photoshop, because it's been a year and a half since I've made a Ben 10 Fusion besides this one. So, you know, but like legit, it looks just like Photoshop. Like I can't, like if I was just watching this, I would think, oh man, this is Photoshop. And it looks and feels and acts just like Photoshop. I'm surprised they didn't get sued, honestly. Maybe that's not grounds for a lawsuit, but anyways, yeah. I removed all those, then I checked with that, and yeah. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention this. For my Pixlr thing, I did try to match the colors to be exact, but yeah. Like the colors of the tree parts, but yeah. Both of them matched, so yeah, they matched perfectly, pretty much. They look the same. And yeah, this is the result of my Fusion Ultimate Swampfire, and that is how I made it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Next week, I'm gonna do fusion feedback, and fusion feedback looks sick. I'm telling you guys. If you haven't seen him, you're gonna be like, dang, bro, he looks scary and cool at the same time. But anyways, yeah, this is Fusion Ultimate Swampfire. Oh, and by the way, I got rid of the face because fusions generally don't have faces. Some do, but most don't. And Fusion Ultimate Swampfire also did not, so I just recolored out the mouth and facial parts. But yeah, this is Fusion Ultimate Swampfire. So please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and stay tuned for fusion feedback next week. And then stay tuned for all the new fusions for the week after next week. God bless.